707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, bitch, we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like hope, and 4 a.m. Which girls I'm taking home?
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Washington Commanders and the Seattle Seahawks. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Headed out right. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time he could even drop.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 42-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Cougar 19! Buffalo 18!
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
An offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Going on 1st down, Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in for the first time. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Right side, caught by Sinnott. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 39, taking a deep shot here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards, double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Daniels throwing on third. He finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Daniels going to keep it. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Second down long, good for 4. That brings up third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Chased out to his right. That's caught for the first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. It sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First down throw here from Milrow. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
50 yards on the play. And that's good for another Seahawks. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks put it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they boxed on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but it certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. It really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
Return starts from the goal line. Things going well so far. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
65, please. Cougar 19. Hey, unlock line.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Play action now with Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
A run, it's Krosky Merritt. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ready, ready.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Back to 60.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Viking, 18.
That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're facing 4th down. They're leaving the offense out there.
19, Tiger, 19, hot 70, hot 70. Ready.
A run now with Krosky Merritt. And they make the stop, we're going to say, about the 37-yard line. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards, and a successful conversion on 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. And he's in! Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Cougar, 19. Lions. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 10. Leads to 2nd down at the 10-yard line.
Another try following the sack. He wants a heater, go deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts it for the second time this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Brings up 2nd and 12 on the Seahawks.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
3rd and long for him here. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go, here we go, here we go.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. And it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, I'm not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down here at the 13-yard line. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
The Seahawks. 1st down.
Milrow with it on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Mustang 19.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Hot 70, hot 70.
From the gun, Milrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Warrior 70. They crash. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A gain of only a yard.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks in position to attempt a field goal. Katie York now on for the field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. York knocks it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. And now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. This throw is caught. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks.
Brooks. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
A charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
It's 4th and goal.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. It's their 1st of 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Ready, 70 Rangers, 70 Viking, 18, Dragon 60. Ready,
Trying for it with Milrow. They won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Turn. Panther and left, Cowboy 80.
From his end zone, Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know what I love about that play call? It's simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Finds him on a crossing route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Lays out, what a catch! Working quickly here.
A gain of 16 yards.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Daniels from the pistol. He lofts it deep left. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
18 Ramley. Go street.
Daniels throwing on third. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys.
Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. York knocks it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. He's going to field this at the 2. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they'll run. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Daniels now on first down. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Street. 18, Pioneer. Broncos. 19 Lions.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Flush out now to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
70 Rangers, 7. Here we go. Step. Hunt, step, trap 60, trap 60. Hurt. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Milrow looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a first and goal. Here's Brooks. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ready, set.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. Ready.
To throw, here's Milrow. Set up the screen, Brooks. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense up to the line pass.
Brings up third and goal.
From the gun on third down. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
2-yard gain.
It's now 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, set.
Now Daniels off the play action. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Notice Stephon Gilmore stopping that play.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Daniels is going to throw again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Razors. 70 Cut 19. Cut 19.
To the air again, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Samuel comes in motion left. From the 27. Has him on the quick hitter. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Gotta be lying. Go.
From the red zone now. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there?
Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the third. Prater adds the PAT. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 21, Seahawks 17.
Now Prater on to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second and 6 now. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Seahawks have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
19, Cardinal, 19. Come on. 70 raise it. 19, 18. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Go three. Get him, come on. Ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Off here for Brooks. It's a nice running now, and that's 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Hawk 70. Roll, go.
Again, it's Brooks. Oh, man, nothing from again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready. Smash! Check smash! Hey, smash! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 19 Lion! Ready up!
On the gun, Milrow. Complete to Hyatt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Hey! 18, Pioneer!
Milrow with it on first. Finds him on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
The 21-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19. Go street. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Third and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. Finds his fullback. And they are on it short of that first down. They'll respond quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks losing by 4.
On the set.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Desperation time here. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Brooks can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, Kate, you ever run into a brick wall? No, me neither. I think we just watched it.
What is this?
Guys, you're embarrassing us.
Ready?
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Ready? Crack all 80. Steady,
Here he is to throw. Pass cut by Brooks. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks jump in front late. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Commanders 21.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle.
We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Washington Commanders and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We think we have quite a battle in store. The winner onto the NFC title game. And off we go here in the divisional round. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the official
time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. Cause you spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Hey, Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin. Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. When you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll. But I'm king of the club. And I'm
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run here with a rookie. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Pass caught, it's Lane with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards the pickup, first down Washington. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 13 yards there on a Washington first.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Samuel in motion. Now Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
18, 5 in. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for McCoy, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Commanders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
19 Lions. 70 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
I've met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the ring with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would try to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Fighting through, he's got space. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 47 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look and repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking for McCoy, and he's got him. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. this game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive, it comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
From the 24 now, here's second in the yard.
At the 24-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Second and 10. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Here's Daniels. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And a nice pickup there. It gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great level.
Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz from 3 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raptors 14, Seahawks 7. That brings us up to kickoff.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Ready, alert, liking, 18, ready.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That was going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. This is intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action. Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 21-7.
Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Back to throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Martinez. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Dragon 60.
They'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Cougar 19.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking.
He finds his man complete. That's late. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air goes Daniels. First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
7 o'clock, ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's not 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Drop 60, drop 60, 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. To throw is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ready? 60, Cowboy 80. Ready?
From the gun, he'll hand this off. He finds a little bit of room. Up for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6.
Here we go. Hold up, Dennis.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Throwing now is Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
Daniels looking to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Daniels. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Play action, now it's Daniels. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw. Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. So a good chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Mustang 19. Go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Burst by him near the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
Hey!
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And it'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
A first carry for Rashad White. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 19 Lion. Go Street. 60 Mavericks.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. The PAT good, and we're drawn closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 51 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. He'll drop to throw. He has Hyatt over the middle. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got him in. Complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jalen Hyatt, 92 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Zach Ertz has it complete. Shoves him away. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time to make sure you get in shape.
So the completion gets him just a yard. 3rd and 7 now.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ernest Jones.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the 2nd half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball and I'll get us home.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Hold the stick.
Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. They find some open field here. Now he's loose at the 40. Fights through it. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
Prater for the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Seahawks 28. And Prater set to kick off. After After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3, fourth quarter, with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's good for a Seahawks. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now back to throw. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Brings up second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Right in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They go play action. Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here comes second down. Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you. Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. Daniels going to throw for it. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Back to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Lining up for the point after.
Extra point good by Prater. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Back to 60, back to 60, 19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 12. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Daniel's going to try to sneak. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So the D-line got the push there against the O-line to stop that quarterback sneak.
A really high percentage call on offense. I think it's the right call. But as you noted, if they didn't get the push, you can't get in there. There's no place for him to go. And that's why the whole play got stuffed.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Hey, Crash. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 18. Rattler 18.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Come on. Hey. Cowboys, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60.
They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Washington moving on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.